What's going on, you guys? It's your host of the most, the real Taylor Nicole, and I am back with another episode of Let's Talk Black History, where we talk about a person, place, or thing. In these segments, we breaking down Black history like we're breaking down some crackers, and I mean like the ones you can eat, not the. Y'all know what I meant. But listen, we're going to sit in here. We're going to talk about these segments. We're going to break down these people, places, and things like we need to. Now, some of the information I found using Google, and some of it I might have already known. But it is your job to make sure that you take the information I gave you and go dig in a little bit further, because you might find out something that I didn't know. But the point is, I want you guys to look in, look strong, be strong, and let's talk about Black history. Now, if you do like watching these week after week, and keep watching on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and Threads. That's perfectly fine. It's free over there. And we all like free. But if you're the type of person that don't like getting cut off, and you like seeing it in full, then you need to go to patreon.com movies with Tay. That's patreon.com/movies with Tay. Now, eventually the name will change, but I'll give you a heads up. So always click the link in my bio so you can always go to the right website. But without further ado, without further more, let's jump into another segment of Let's Talk Black History. So with that being said, let's move into the final segment, which is how did it impact the world? Now, I have things written down, because I always write things down. But to be honest, if I may, I really don't even need what I wrote to say what I'm going to say to you. Mr. Rustin spent 57 years plus devoted to fighting for equality, civil rights, and to make sure that the injustice of inequality was met, that it was so touching to read his story. I didn't even scratch the surface about this man, because there's so much more to learn about him. And I want to take a moment to say that if any teachers, any educators are watching this, do me a favor. When those kids go back to school and you get those kids back in your presence, let's make it a point to where every day you take 5 minutes of class and you educate a child, those children in your room, about a Black person, place, or thing. You do your extensive research and you spend 5 minutes of your time educating these babies. Because I'm doing my part. I want to keep educating. I want to keep learning. I'm going to keep developing. I want to keep pushing this out there from people. But I want you guys have them for almost 8 hours a day. So do me a favor. Take 5 minutes of your time. I don't care what your original curriculum was. Take 5 minutes of your time. And I want you to pick up one Black person a day. One Black person a day. And I know that sounds like a lot, but, or have your student pick one Black person a day. You got a bunch of them, but please, let's spend time educating about history that has been cut out of books, that has not been given to us. Because I'm 30. I've been out of school for, 10 years, because I went to college. So I've been at school for about 10 years. But I've sat back and I've watched how each school I've attended failed to educate. Because I would have known about Mr. Rustin, had an educator taught me about him. I spent time in school learning about Malcolm, Martin, Rosa, even Coretta Scott King. I never learned about Huey P. Newton. I never learned about Central Park 5. I never learned about Fred Hampton. And I never learned about this man right here. And there's so many other Black people. When I did my Black History segment in February for 28 days straight, there were some Black people in there I knew nothing about. Never even knew they existed. So please, you are the educators. So let's educate. But that has been the final moment of Let's Talk Black History. I appreciate you guys. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. Please do me a favor. Let's educate, let's motivate, and let's make progress. Peace out, y'all.